Alright, y'all, you know what day it is. Check it out. December 6th. Do you know what day that means? It means this cat gets to eat once a year. No, seriously. It means Samichlaus is brewed today in Austria, one day a year. Castle Eggenberg Brewery. And I thought, well, I'll be darned if I don't need to drink some Samichlaus. And Mike and I made a couple of homebrewed versions. So let's get some bottles and we're gonna try it out. 2004 and 2005. But the thing is, I think they might be nice blended. So let's try it and see what happens. Okay, here's the deal. We brewed it in 2004, and that's this one, and we only got up to 12.5% alcohol, which is high, but the original was 14%, and that's what we were going for. So this one's fairly sweet because we couldn't ferment all the sugars that we wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'll just pour a little bit in there for comparison's sake, and then I'll pour the rest in here. These are 6-ounce Coke bottles, antique bottles that take a crown cap, so that's kind of cool. So after we kind of underachieved in the first year, the second year we overachieved. This one we actually used the correct yeast, which is a Zurich lager yeast, which has a higher alcohol tolerance. This one got up to 15.7% alcohol. So even though it's 3 years old now, it still is a little strong, a little warming. It's decent, you can drink it, but it is just not maybe as drinkable as it could be. It's just, you know, so much alcohol. So what we have is the 12.5% and the 15.7%, and if you combine them, as we did right here, it's about 14%, which is actually what the original is. So here we are, December 6th. I thought I would do a little tasting. So this is 14% alcohol here, but let's try the 12% first. A little bit of a oxidation now. That is almost 4 years old. Overall, sweet. And only afterwards is it warming. Let me try the 15.7% one. Yeah, that smells like I remember it. It's just a little bit edgy. I don't want to say harsh because it's not harsh, but the warming from this definitely hits you a lot sooner than with the 12%. So I wonder what will happen with this. I don't know if I've done this before. I've always wanted to. And that's a big glass. Cheers. You know, kind of as I expected, that's just about right. That's just about right. This one is a little too sweet because of the high final gravity, which means there's a lot of unfermented sugars that we just could not get down. We tried everything that we could. This one got a little bit hotter and more alcoholic than it should have, so I always kind of figured we just needed a compromise. And this right here is pretty good. And on the day, once a year, when this beer is brewed, I thought it would be fitting to drink some of my homebrew of it. My friend is off at a bar drinking Samichlaus, the real beer, on draft, so that's pretty sweet for him. I couldn't get out for that, but anyway, cheers to you all and happy brewing.